Hi, Hugo Reed. We have a new book. This one is kind of special because, first let's say the title is She's Got This, but look at this. The author is Laurie Hernandez. Laurie Hernandez is a gold medal winning Olympic gymnast and a New York's best time seller. And the pictures are by Nina Mata. So if you've watched the last Olympics, I think it was, you might have seen Laurie Hernandez. So it's kind of fun. And I don't know if it tells us here. I'm thinking she's from the Southern California area too, but I'm not positive on that, so you're gonna have to look that one up. So this is, her character's name in this book is Zoe, but the author, Laurie, actually is a gymnast also. Every day before school, Zoe watched the birds perched in the tree outside her bedroom window. She loved the way they hopped and balanced on the branches. She loved the way they flew. As she ate her morning cereal, something on TV caught Zoe's eye. A gymnast was dancing along a beam, flipping and spinning and landing with her arms out, flying for real. See the gymnast here? It's like her whole family is sitting and eating breakfast, doesn't it? Zoe wanted to do that too. Her dad took her shopping for a leotard. The special things that gymnasts wear, the stretchy outfits. Her mom drove her to her first gymnastics class. Some of you taking gymnastics, maybe? Zoe loved stretching, tumbling, and swinging on the bars, but her favorite thing of all was the balance beam. Zoe learned to turn and jump light as a bird on a branch. The other kids in class wobbled. Not Zoe. So she's good at it, isn't she? Soon Zoe was ready to fly, just like the gymnast on TV. She stood on the end of the beam and gripped it with her toes. She lifted her arms, then leaped. For a moment, Zoe flew. Then she hit the mat with a thump. Zoe's knee hurt, her shoulder hurt, her head hurt. Inside, her heart hurt too. When your heart hurts because you're disappointed or sad, right? So she was doing so well, but then she fell, didn't she? That night, Zoe told her parents she didn't want to go back to gymnastics class. Because you fell? Her dad asked. When you were learning to walk, you'd fall down and get right back up. But Zoe didn't remember learning to walk. She did remember hitting that mat with a thump. Looks like her family is listening and trying to help her feel better, right? You see the mom and the dad and the brother and the sister. One time, I fell running a race, her older brother said. Then I picked myself up. You can't make a fall you can't let a fall make you quit. But Zoe's brother was big and she was little. I fall all the time in karate, her older sister told Zoe. That's part of what we do. We learn to fall without getting hurt. But falling had hurt. Zoe didn't want to fall again. So everybody's fallen, but it is hard, isn't it? My brother and sister do different sports, and they're saying we had to learn it too, right? Let's go out, Zoe's mom said. Go out? Asked her dad. Why? To celebrate, said her mom. Celebration meant ice cream with hot fudge and sprinkles. What are we celebrating? Asked Zoe's brother. Zoe's first fall, said Zoe's mom. It's good news. Do you think falling is good news? Why do you think her mom thinks falling is good news? Let's see. How is falling good news? Each fall makes you better, Zoe's mom told her. Now you have to try again. Maybe you'll fall, maybe not. You don't know unless you try. Well, anytime we learn something new, it's not like easy right away usually, right? Her mom is saying. A tiny bird soared over Zoe's head. Remember, birds made her want to fly before. The next week, Zoe went back to gymnastics. She did somersaults and cartwheels. She turned flips, and she danced along the beam. Sometimes she fell off, but every time she did, she got right back on. She's practicing, isn't she? After several weeks, Zoe's class put on a show for the families. When it was Zoe's turn, she hopped up onto the beam. She paused and lifted her arms and her chin. Her parents smiled. Her brother and sister cheered. Her coach nodded. Her coach is saying, good job, right? Zoe breathed deeply. In a moment, she would jump into the air. She didn't know if she would fall or if she would land safely. But she knew one thing. Look, she's imagining all these things. But the bird is kind of the big thing, right? She was ready to fly. That's what she knew. And look, there she is in a picture all grown up at the Olympics. Because Laurie Hernandez kept trying. And this is a note from Laurie, the gymnast. It says, as a gymnast, I've fallen more times than I can count. At first, every fall felt like a failure. I thought it meant that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't meant to be a competitive athlete. Then I realized that falling is how you learn. What matters isn't how often you fall, but how often you get back up. Even as an Olympian, I still feel scared when I try something new inside or outside the gym. But I never let fear hold me back, and neither should you. Because no matter what your dreams are, they are worth all the falls in the world. Because eventually you will fly. You've got this. Love, Laurie. I guess it doesn't give us a picture of Laurie. Laurie has curly hair. Here's some pictures of her when she was little. She has curly hair just like Zoe does. So I hope you enjoyed that. You've Got This by Laurie Hernandez. I'll see you next time. Keep trying new things. It is hard sometimes, I know, even for grown-ups. But if we don't try new things, we miss out on a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.